Deputy Speaker, you know, lots of people are standing up and saying their sort of few minutes on the budget. And I think it's going to continue, Deputy Speaker, because the more and more we unpack of this shocker budget, the more and more we discover just how hopeless this government is. Like, can you believe in the middle of a banking royal commission where we are hearing some of the most outrageous misbehaviour of the big four banks, of what's going on in our finance sector, this government has cut $26 million from ASIC, the corporate regulator. Can you believe it? At a time when we need to have our federal government acting on corporate misbehaviour, this government has cut $26 million from ASIC to be able to do its job. There's funding cuts to the AFP. There's funding cuts to the Department of Public Prosecutions, the people who will help hold the banks accountable for their corrupt behaviour. No. On budget night, the government buried funding cuts to the people, their mates in the banks who are doing the wrong thing. This government also cut jobs from Centrelink. When we cannot get the phones answered, when the Centrelink team, the hard-working people, the public servants who work in DHS are struggling to meet the expectations of community, when this government is compiling work after work onto Centrelink, this government in their budget will cut almost 1,300 jobs. It's a disgrace. This government have cut $80 million from the ABC. Central Victorians love their ABC. They love the news, they love the local story, they love the opportunity that it creates for the creative industries, particularly in places like Castlemaine and in Bendigo. Yet this government has cut ABC back to the bone. And why? They don't like the investigative journalism of the ABC. They don't like being held accountable. So let's defund our public broadcaster whose job it is to hold us accountable. We know they don't like creatives. We know we don't like the arts sector. Funding cut after funding cut for the arts sector. This government also too has completely exited the space.
There's too much noise in the chamber.
When it comes to telecommunications, no new money for mobile phone black spots, not a single dollar extra for mobile phone black spots. So we are talking about Bendigo, where we get in the Bendigo electorate maybe one every 3 years. At that rate, under this government's model, we will never fix the mobile phone black spot problem in Central Victoria. No new money for the NBN rollout. So people in Central Victoria who are being crippled by crap fibre-to-the-node technology will continue. TAFE cuts, new TAFE cuts, $170 million cut from TAFE, $15.5 million cut from Bendigo schools. This government has failed again.